Good morning, guys. Good afternoon, whatever time you'll be watching this video. It is me, Mr. To the End TV. I go by the name of Levims and the guys. My YouTube channel is called To the End TV, and this one's very simple. We are here until the end. We are here to give you the information that you need, guys. It's 24 days until the DV results comes out, and we are here to give you all the information that you need. Now that there are only 24 days remaining for the DV results coming out, remember, guys, we've been together since the time of the application, and we've waited for 7 months, and now it's only 24 days remaining. Time is ticking. Right now, we're almost at the end of the marathon, so we are waiting for that good news, and I'm here to share more good news, and I would want you guys to embrace this good news, because this good news is going to help you to get the lifestyle of America, guys. So I want you to watch this, guys. So let me look at the topic for today. The topic I'm looking at is this topic is about how you prepare to live the lifestyle in America, the culture adaptation, and things like finding community support and setting new goals for the new life in America. That's the topic we're going to look at this point, guys. And I'm very much happy that this time around I'm going to share a lot of information, guys. I'm going to be producing videos every week until the time when results comes out, and even when the results comes out, I'm going to continue producing new videos, because I want you guys to come and have a smooth lifestyle as you start from your home until you land here in America, and we continue being friends. You continue being my subscriber, because I love you guys so much. So I have listed some points down that I want us to look at, and please pay attention and watch this video, because it's coming with packed information, guys. So the topic that we're going to look at, point number one, is cultural adaptation, and this is one of the most important things that you have to look at, guys. You need to get used to the American lifestyle. And the other one is legal and administrative requirements. I'm going to explain that in detail. Then the other one is financial planning. Of course, we know what financial planning, guys. We need to plan our finances. We need to get used to the environment and learn how to save in America. And the other one is healthcare and insurance, and that's one of the most important topic, guys. I need to talk to you about healthcare and insurance. Then education and employment opportunities, I'm going to look at that as well. Then the other one is community integration. I need that one as well, guys. Then setting goals and building a new life. That one is also very important. Then the other one is resources and support services. So, guys, we need all these things, and I felt like now that you are almost nearing to the end of the marathon, at least someone needs to get inspired. You guys, you are preparing to get here, and I know you have been waiting for this day for the very long time, and you've been eager in wanting to see the other side of the USA, of which, guys, is a very nice place, and you get used and you love this place very much. So let's go into details about the culture adaptation, and this is a very big topic on culture adaptation. And then I'm going to do and my next video is going to look at just cultural adaptation, because it's one of the most difficult things to get used to America, and I felt like I need to do a video on its own. Watch out for my next video. I'm going to look at the culture adaptation. So, guys, what is culture adaptation? Let's discuss about this. Is a very important understanding of American culture. Guys, you must understand that we're coming from different walks of life, where we're coming from different countries, different background, and you come to a new country, or you're already grown up. For children, it's very easy to get adopted to the lifestyle, because they'll start going to school, and they'll even get the American accent. For you who've already grown, it is gonna be very difficult for you to learn the new things, because it is very difficult to teach an old horse new tricks. So you just need to flow with what is trending until you get used to the environment. But there are those things that you cannot stop, because you grew up with them. So when we look at culture adaptation, we look at things like customs, social norms, or tips such as adapt and integrated into the American way of life, while retaining aspect of your culture identity. You don't need to leave your identity, guys. You throw your identity, so you need your identity. Let me just delve deep into the culture adaptation. Things like American is known for its diversity, with people with people from various cultural backgrounds coexisting. Embrace this diversity and be open to learning about different cultures. You need to adopt, guys, the Americans and learn new things. You must be willing to learn this new lifestyle, guys. Familiarize yourself with the common social equity in America, such as greeting people with handshakes, maintaining your eye contact and during conversation. And American love their peace, guys. These are people who love to live in their own environment. It is not like where back home where we know each other and you can go and visit anyhow without informing someone you're going to visit them. In America, it doesn't work like that. You have to inform someone I'm coming to visit, and they should put you in their plan. It's different from the way we did back home, where whoever is an elderly person is someone who can give you advice. Here it doesn't work like that. Here people, they love their peace. And language, yes, you might be coming from a country that they speak English, and the English which is here, guys, is different from the English which is home. Let me just tell you, it's primarily language in America. Many people speak other languages, especially in diverse cities. Learning English or improving your language skills can enhance your most things. You find a bit of a challenge when you get here, guys, because the accent that you come and find here, guys, is different from the accent we have back home in Africa. So you must be willing to learn and adopt. You might not change as in the way you speak, but we should be willing to learn and embrace, so that it's easy for you to understand what this guy speaks. Well, I cannot lie to you, when I got here, it was so much difficult for me to get what they are saying. If they're asking me something, it was very difficult for me. But at least over time, I get to understand and pay attention to what those guys could try to communicate to me. And now I understand what they are saying. Work culture, guys. The work culture which is back home is so different from the work culture which is back home. Here, people work so much hard, guys. People work long hours, and people they work with the systems here. So in Zambia, like for instance, in my country, people go for lunch like for an hour, 1 hour. Someone is just taking their lunch. In America, guys, you take your lunch within 30 minutes. You should be done. That's the different working culture lifestyle that you come to find here. Food and dining. The food that we eat home and it's different from the food that people eat here. Most of the people here, they go buy food from Hungry Lion, McDonald's. They buy food from Waffle, food from Wendy's. Just from different. They prefer buying food. They don't cook most of the time. They go and buy their food. So it's different from where we're coming from. We're used to eat supper, lunch provided by the people at home, and holiday and celebration. These guys respect their own holidays, guys. And as much as they work, they respect their holidays. They respect holidays like Easter and these other important holidays. They make sure that they buy the food they want, they prepare their food, and they eat their food. They prepare their food, yes. They respect their diversity. Yeah? It's their own language. It's when the country respect on what they also respect your culture. So I thought I should look at culture in that aspect. So the other one is legal and administrative requirement. Guys, when you get here, it's not like the way we do it back home, where you can work without having the required document. Here, the most important document that you need to get once you land here as a DV winner, guys, you need to have a social security number. You cannot open a bank account without a social security number. For you guys, you cannot work here in America. You cannot get a good job if you don't have a social security. So it's a must that you need to put that thing as a priority as you land as a DV winner. You need that one, and you also need to get your green card. Remember, the application is done back home in Africa, or wherever you be coming from, you do the application for green card. So using the address of your host, so that once the green card gets to the mailbox, the person whom you use, whose address you use, they will give you your green card. It's one of the most important documents that you may need to be using in most of these government offices. And you also need to understand tax obligation, guys. This is one of the most important things, guys. You need to understand tax obligation and many other things. There's what you call state tax. They also pay tax to the IRS. And guys, make sure that you honor that deal of paying taxes. You have to file at the end of every year. You file your taxes so that you are in good tandem with the government. Because at the end of the day, if you don't pay taxes, you end up owing the government, and the government will be knocking on you each year that passes by. But as you paying your taxes, you start owing the government. You find that by the end of the few years that you be here, if you don't pay taxes, you'll be owing the government a lot of money, and if you decide to sell your house, the government will need to get their monies. So you need to understand the tax obligation. Here you pay taxes, guys. It's not like where you can do all with taxes where we're coming from other countries. So tax is a priority in America. Then the other one is financial planning, guys. You need to plan how you want to use your finances here, guys. This is a land where if you're not careful, you end up become homeless. This is a land where it has got a lot of opportunities, and again, it is very easy to become homeless, guys. Here, it's different from where you be coming from, where you can talk to the landlord, say, at the moment I don't have money, so it's difficult for me to pay rent. Give me some time. But here, they just send people the bailiff to evict you, then they throw your things outside. So you need to make sure that you plan for your money so that you have enough money to be paying rent before you buy your own house. So financial planning should be a priority for you. I know you guys, you are winning and you're coming here, so you need to have this information at your fingertips so that you don't become a victim of eviction. And let me also dwell much on that one. You need to open up a bank account, but you cannot open a bank account if you don't have a social security. So priority number one, get a social for you to open a bank account. And you also need to look at, you also need to consider opening up an account for a credit score, because credit score allow you to buy anything on a credit. To allow you to buy a house. Should you choose to buy a house, it will allow you to buy a car. If you want to get a house, if you have got credit score, you can get a car on loan. So credit score is also one of the most important things that you need to consider, and we can help you, we can guide you on how to go about credit score. Otherwise, these are the most important things that you need to have. Credit score, number 1 point. Then the other one is healthcare and insurance, guys. Guys, in the Western world, your health is a priority, and it is very expensive, guys, if you don't have insurance to pay for bills. You find out just consultation just to talk to a doctor, you pay close to $300 to $500 just to the doctor. You talk to one-on-one with the doctor, and you need to be assigned to have your own doctor who's going to take care of your health, who's going to guide you on how you should take care of your health. So number one priority, you also need to consider getting an insurance policy, life insurance policy. I mean insurance that will cater for your health. You pay it, you start limiting monthly. You start paying payment monthly to your insurance, so that anytime you go to the hospital, you can use the money from the insurance, where they just deduct direct from your insurance, and you're paying for the medicals, and any relevant person that you come with, they should be put on insurance, health insurance, because it's something that can help you. If you come here without having health insurance, maybe you say it's not good for you, guys. The medical bills are very, very expensive, and I wouldn't want you to go into that line where you have to pay from your pocket a lot of money. It's better you're paying to an insurance every month, and then you use that money if you want to go for medical checkup. That way, it's gonna be very easy for you to live a lifestyle in America. And what else? You also need to understand the cost of living from different towns, guys. You choose the town that has got a low cost of living, because you need to save. At the end of the day, you also need to be doing some project back home, so you need to go to an environment that you can afford. It doesn't mean when you go to America, you shift from where you're coming from, you come and live the lifestyle of reckless of borrowing and doing everything. Money will always be asking you to borrow money, but it's going to be very difficult for you to pay back if you have a 5 credit score. How are you going to be managing to pay all of these kind of 5 credit score from different banks? It's going to be difficult for you. So you need to make sure that you maintain. Maybe if you only have got 1 credit score card, you build that credit score that you can use to buy any of these expensive things like the house and the car. And what else? education and employment opportunity. Guys, when you come here, this is a free land where you, if you want, you can choose to go to school. If you want to have an improved salary, you can go to school, get course you've always wanted to do, get that paper you've always wanted to do, go to school. The good thing about school here, they also help you with financial aid. When you finish your course, they give you 6 months, and then when you get a job, you start paying slowly. They provide you a good amount of money to, they'll pay, the government will pay for you for the school, but you need to, that's a loan. You agree with the loan, you pay the loan when you find a job after 6 months. You need to look at the aspect of improving your life by getting one of the best document paper that you've always wanted to do. Here, school is easy to access, and because money is provided by the government through in forms of loan. They also provide a grant, so you can get a grant if you don't want to get a loan. But you know, grant and loan work in collaboration, so you might need to get a loan, and the other one you get a grant. The grant you don't pay back, but the loan you have to pay back after 6 months when you are done with your course. Then the setting goals and building a new life, you must have someone who's set goals. For you to have migrated all the way from Africa to come here, all the way from Europe to have come here from Asia, Brazil, Canada, and all these other countries, guys, you must have some goals for you that are bringing you here in America. So you must have set some goals. Must have got long-term goals and short-term goals. Short-term goals, you set short-term, and you must have some long-term, so that even when you are gone, your family will remain, and they will live the life that made you to get to America. So please make sure that those are the priorities that you have to set as the head of the house, as a DV winner. Let me also look at you must consider maybe going to get that degree that you've always been dreaming. And I know once you get that degree, it means you even improve the hourly rate that you should be getting. So school should be a priority. Then the other things are resources and support system. You know, when you go to a particular place, you look for the community in that area where you can get resources and information about that particular environment. Should you want to get a house, there is a lot of information online. You can use Google to find the location of the community in that area where you can get resources that can help you to get adopted to that environment, and make sure that you get the information that you need from that particular state that you've gone. Otherwise, it will help you a lot, because you might need to get used to the environment. It's easy, it's difficult, but it's easy once you use these avenues of information, and then you get used to the environment, and from there you get where you've always wanted to get. I thought I should share with you this information, guys. I love you. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm providing a lot of information, and I want you to know these things so that you don't have pressure when you get here. I salute you guys. Bye bye. It is Mr. Chill, the NTV. Take care.